What's up? I'm the Jester. This is Jester's couch. And I'm beat as fuck. Been riding my bike, finally back on my feet. Got into a car wreck recently, wasn't able to ride. I love to bike ride. For more on that, check out my other videos. Got a little bit, got the story and everything. But this is the couch, and we're here today to talk about something that is some more stupidity. It's manifesting itself. It's been manifesting itself for most of my life. And it's kind of related to the topic today. It's I don't really have an exact word for this, but it's sometimes people call it fat shaming, I guess, or it's thin obsession is what it seems like to me. But our society, especially here in America and really across the Western world, if we're being honest, seems to value a certain body style. And I really don't even like saying that because to call something a body style, it's almost as if there are multiple kinds of people out there, like some with three arms or four arms. It's not a different style. We're all pentadactyl tetrapods. Some are just a little bigger or smaller than others in certain areas. It's not really a style. You know, a Corvette and a Mercedes are two different styles. You can't really, yeah. Ian, this is a shitty metaphor, but let's just take it from a different level. What I'm talking about is the amount of people that tend to have a problem with someone like myself or someone who's even a little bit more overweight, like my brother, for example. He's about my weight. I'm 6'6". I weigh about 300 pounds. My brother weighs about 300, but he's about 5'9". He's a big dude. But I mean, he's a former Marine. He runs 3 miles almost every single day. He's in decent shape. He's just round. I don't know why he's round. He's been round since we were kids. He was round when he came out of basic training. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that every fucker on a rascal was born that way and there's nothing they can do about it. A lot of these fat fucks take advantage of the phenomenon I'm talking about, and you get this endless cycle of people who are fat because they just eat a ridiculous amount and claim a disability that they don't have other than they can't stop shoveling food into their fat fucking face. And that equals shaming from the other side to people like my brother, who really isn't eating all that much. Now, people like me, a lot of people say I'm not fat at all. Some say I'm fat as fuck. I think I'm fat as fuck. I don't really care. To me, fat's a mindset. It's how much food are you willing to shove in your face after you're full. And by that standard, I am the fattest human alive. I don't stop eating until there's nothing left to eat. I'm fat as fuck. And I eat shit that's bad for you, according to every health expert out there. I don't eat vegetables at all. I'm almost exclusively a carnivore. I eat fruit, and I'll eat ice cream and cookies and shit, and it's just terrible. It's awful. If you saw the shit I eat, you would be disturbed. You know, I eat meat. I eat rare meat. I love it. I'm clogging my arteries as fast as possible. But because of how I eat, it has nothing to do with how I look, it's how I am. I don't shame other people who are the size of a whale, because it's highly likely that when I get into my 40s and 50s, I will be. My father is. I mean, there's no reason I wouldn't be. What I don't understand is this systemic view of society that's so stupid to kind of bring this whole shotgun blast rant into one point. This massive stupidity of not understanding the basics of how the human body works. A lot of people seem to have this entity complex, that they are somehow this thing that they can control, but they don't understand the mechanisms to control it, and they act like willpower is the only thing there, and if you just want to be skinny, you'll be skinny. And a lot of these people either have a genetic predisposition to be skinny, raised in an environment where they're taught to eat a certain way, have a natural preference to eat that way, or all of the above, and you get this type of person. And you get people like me and my brother who come from a household where we just ate kind of whatever we wanted. We grew up in the South in Arkansas and in Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, you know, you eat barbecue and cornbread and whatever, you don't care. And my brother, now he's married, he's having kids, he's taking care of himself. I'm not. And he's getting bigger and I'm not. I understand that's a sample size of one. It proves absolutely nothing, but it does go to show just how warped a lot of people's view on this is. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. It's probably stupid. Tell me what you think of it in the comment section below, though, because really, to just sum it up, I feel like the whole point of this is just to let, you know, people are who they are, and they're going to be the way they are. I don't understand why we have to get so in depth into how other people eat. That seems to be like one of the most intimate decisions you could make for yourself. The core of freedom is, do I want to eat that or not? And I mean, education how your body works. You eat more calories than you burn off, you'll gain weight. I mean, it's that simple. How fast your body burns those calories is called metabolism. To know that, you have to know yourself. You have to work out a certain amount and see the ratio over time. It's a learning process. And not to mention the BMI, which just fucking Google that. Just Google it. I'm not even going to tell you how dumb it is because it'll take forever and I'm already way over time on the couch here. But let's just say Google it. And I also plan on coming back and kind of revisiting this topic based on either what you guys tell me or what I find from my friends. So this is a part one of just the obesity complex in the Western world.